life.
Is that the best you guys got? That's as low as you're gonna go? Because I can go low. Nobody has judged me harsher than I've judged myself.
Pando killed the beat.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notifications button, so you can get the videos whenever I put them out. Next, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you need the music to the intro, you can go to my homepage, where you can also subscribe to my second channel, Life with Anthony Spade. All right, today we are going to be reacting to a video of Brittany Renner. Once again, this is another girl that just keeps giving us content over and over again for you to study from. Now, the reason for this video is because I want you guys to understand a little bit more about women here. We're not talking about all women in this video, but we will be talking about those girls that are just like Brittany Renner. Now, women live in themes, all right? Themes. This is why when seasons start to change, a lot of women change with the seasons. They live in themes. And once a woman starts to get a name, she'll start to live out the theme for that name. If a woman starts to get a name as like 304, she starts to be the best 304. If she gets a name as a feminist, she'll start to act like a feminist more. The more people start to identify women as certain things, women start to act out these things in real life and become comfortable being the oddball and comfortable with the one that's put up with dysfunctionality because it draws in attention. That's what I want you guys to study with this video. Let's get to it.
A lot of people say that I have a few screws loose. Perhaps I do. I'm fragile, but not like a flower. More like a bomb. Yeah, I'm just unpredictable, unforgiving, beautiful, yet dangerous. Like Mother Nature, you're right.
See, you have to realize what makes her comfortable like this to come to public and talk about it. All right, it's fun and games for her because it draws in attention. At the same time, she is being seriously honest. And the reason is because she's numb to everything. She can't parabond. She has no emotion to feel anymore. The only emotion she gets is dopamine releases from the amount of attention that she gets. That's what women are facing now. So you see a lot of girls increasing the plastic surgery, getting wild plastic surgery, getting even more tattoos and wearing their hair color even brighter than ever. It's because they're going to the extremes in order to get attention. Attention holds way more value now. It's because their ability to parabond is gone. Now you guys have to recognize, if you look in the back seat here, that's actually a baby seat. So she's lost touch of even being a mom. She's showing you exactly how dysfunctional most women are.
I have lost my mind, and I don't wish to find it. I lost my mind when I started choosing courage over comfort. I lost my mind when I started choosing me over others who were negatively impacting my life. I lost my mind when I started living for myself. The irony.
What you guys have to understand is she's left with living with herself. What do I mean by she's left with only living for herself? No one wants to be around a woman who thinks like that because it makes them look bad. At the same time, there's nothing to gain from a woman like that. A woman like that would drag you in because she's drowning morally. So she's actually left by herself to actually only focus on herself, because any and everybody that she can count on is no longer around there. It's not like she's cutting people off. people are cutting her off. That's why she's losing her mind. When you look at videos like this is not a cry for confidence. This is a cry for help.
I have no desire to be normal. Normal, if you were to Google what normal means, it means to conform. If somebody told me right now, you either fit in with everyone else or you're dead. Sweetie, I will volunteer to go jump off the Golden Gate Bridge myself because I have no desire to water myself down to fit in with people who don't even know who they are. The things that I read about myself.
Okay, what does she mean by that statement with people don't know who they are? In other words, remember I told you guys, a lot of people are on Shutter Island, and go on Netflix and watch the movie Shutter Island so you can understand what I'm saying. People are allowing her to be whoever she wants to be because online you could be whoever you want to be. Remember I told you, as long as somebody's around to applaud a person, they would never think that they're doing anything wrong. They will only think that they're smarter. So her friends in reality no longer want to be around her, but she still has a following online that's applauding everything that she's done. So when she says, I'm different than people that don't know who they are, she's trying to say, I'm a narcissist and I'm right and everybody else is wrong. That's what she's saying.
I'm not gonna lie, it tickles me. One, because it's just blasphemous and it's laughable. And probably a little bit because I'm a masochist. Yes, call me a fucking slut. I love it. I know I am. But the other part is
when you guys look at her, this is what I want you to think about. Whenever you're watching these adult porn films, a lot of the women are very confident when they get around the guys. You ever notice that? They're confident with being gang banged all over again. They're confident with taking on 7, 8 dudes at a time. They actually get more aggressive the more they're into it. They start to embrace it. Why? Because it becomes them. Once it becomes them, then they start to live out these themes. The moment people stop applauding is the moment women realize, all right, that little thing's not working no more. Let me victimize myself to get attention now. So if they're not lashing out to get attention and everyone's hating them, then they play the victimized part. That's what's going to happen with Brittany. And I'm calling it right now. And about a month or so down the road, she's going to victimize herself for something and she's going to be in the media crying. And who has done this before her? Mia Khalifa.
Is that the best you guys got? That's as low as you're gonna go? Because I can go lower. Nobody has judged me harsher than I've judged myself. So the things that I read online, that's light work. I've been called worse by better.
You guys have to realize women like this have been around so many people. She's been around so many rich people that she's in control because she knows that people on the upper end, they're going to just look at her sideways. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of more weird stuff that's going on that doesn't come to surface. That's what makes her comfortable with saying she's crazy and she's a slut and she's this and she's that. She's embracing it because she knows behind the scenes, there's a lot more weird things that are going on to the eye versus the person that's sitting online watching her every day that's not going anywhere. That's what you got to realize. A lot of people look at subscribers or followers online, people that give comments. A lot of people that in reality don't look at you as being real. This is why I'm never fazed by what people say in the comments. It's because in a lot of cases, you don't know who's real and you don't know who's fake. You don't know what's a computer and what's not. So you become numb to it. But she's numb to reality because she knows the little secrets.
That better being me. My whole life, I've judged every little thing about myself. I've lived in shame up until recently, really. When I lost my mind and decided to choose me.
All she's saying now is she has become unparabondable and emotionless. When people get like this, they become very dangerous because they become confident with destroying others. They start to take everything personal after a while, and eventually she's going to crash.
I don't need to be saved. I'm free. You save yourself. Because I know exactly who I am. And where I'm going is far more significant than what I left behind. I'm not going to change my genetic makeup. It is encoded in me to be exactly who I am. And I am so not sorry.
You have to understand, guys, when a woman get to the point where she cannot parabond anymore and she's emotionless, in a lot of cases, women would get like this in the middle of a relationship. And then all of a sudden, divorce papers pop up and she becomes a complete different opposite of a woman that what you're used to. You would never know the true colors of a woman until you break up with her, or until you and her have been friends or even just friends, and then you guys get in an argument. That's when you see the true nature of a woman. But until you get to that point of a relationship with a woman, she'll be acting out a theme. The objective is for you to find out what theme she's acting out.
The world needed me, and that's why I'm here. I shake tables. I push envelopes. I'm a pusher. If it can be destroyed by the truth, it should be destroyed by the truth. I accept what comes behind me being me, even if that's being falsely accused, being ridiculed, dragged. I love it. I love it here. I'm built for this shit, honestly. I do the inner work outside of social media. So you're not going to see me on here boo-hoo.
And that's the moral of the story. You can go to a guy's channel. What's the name of this guy's channel? Working Man Podcast is where I recorded this video from, and it's Brittany Renner. It's about 3 more minutes left into it, but she just starts blabbering about stupid stuff. It was nothing really for me to react to. But the moral of the story here, guys, when a woman loses the ability to parabond and the ability to feel, she would turn out just like Brittany Renner. All right, this is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels, and leave a comment. Hasta la vista.